Hi guys, it's Noelle here, and today I want to do something a little different here on our channel. So I came to realize that I don't talk nor nearly as much as I wanted to here on YouTube, because if you take for example Twitch, we have 3 live streams per week and I talk a lot there. We talk about a million things and I don't feel I have this close connection here on YouTube as I have on Twitch. So I thought about starting some sort of new series where I talk a little more with you guys. So maybe once per month I would do some sort of video where I simply talk about topics or I answer your questions, and I thought this could be a nice idea to get to know you guys a little better and also share a little more with you guys. Today I'm gonna be answering a question of a woman called Adrienne. She left me this message on Facebook, and the moment I saw it I was like, I'm gonna talk about this on a YouTube video. So Adrienne Hill says, I think you are an incredible inspiration. I would love to know how long you've been playing guitar, your challenges along the way, and any words of wisdom you have for a 48-year-old who loves metal and picked up a guitar for the first time 2 years ago. I'm determined to learn. Best wishes for continued success in the future. Thank you so much, Adrienne, for the sweet message. I really appreciate it, and it's gonna be my pleasure to answer it. So, I started to play the guitar in 2009. I bought my first guitar, I think I was in July 2009. And that was really a crazy time in my life because I was doing a course in uni and I was changing to do another course. So I was doing computer science. I think I studied 2 years, 2 years of computer science, and I was moving to civil engineering. So I was changing courses and it was really like a crazy sort of period in my life because I was studying for uni the whole day, and in the night I was doing a preparation course to do the test that would allow me to enter in another course in the uni, so in civil engineering. In Brazil we call that test vestibular. I'm not sure how it's in your country. So I had to pass this test to join civil engineering. So it was a very crazy time. I didn't have a lot of time left to practice guitar. So whenever I could find half an hour to an hour per day to practice a little bit of guitar, I would do that. And of course, during the weekends, I would play a little more because I had more time. I know in the beginning it's quite hard because you need a lot of practice to actually be able to do stuff because both of your hands are not really coordinated. So you need a lot of practice. And during the beginning, I didn't have that much, which was like very frustrating. And then on the next year, I think it was in 2010, I did my shoulder surgery. Twitch family, who remembers the story? So yeah, I had to do a surgery in my left shoulder. Is it left? I had to do surgery in my left shoulder because I messed it up doing le parkour on the street. Be careful, kids. Careful with parkour. Take care of yourselves. So I remember that I couldn't really play the guitar again because I had to keep my shoulders still. I also had to go through physiotherapy, so I couldn't be playing the guitar for a while, and that was quite frustrating. When I got back to playing, I was really bad. It was like relearning everything that I had learned, so it was quite hard as well. And then when I come to Europe in 2016, I had also no guitars with me, and I spent I think around 6 months without a guitar of my own. I think for 1 month I borrowed a guitar. It was not very good of a guitar, but I could play a little bit. It was like almost 6 months without the guitar, and all of that to say, guys, that it's alright. Life has its ups and downs, and sometimes there's nothing you can do. You won't be able to play as much as you wanted to, and it's okay. I just want to tell you that it's alright if you don't have all the time in the world to practice. I know some people recommend 8 hours, 10 hours per day to actually practice guitar, and I know this is just so not doable for so many of us. But if you can, at least for half an hour to an hour a day, play a little bit, practice a little bit, if you can, a little more in the weekends, this can make such a difference for you, because it definitely did for me. So another big challenge that I went through was that I kept on comparing myself too much with other people. And I know some comparison can be good in order to boost your motivation, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be better as well, I'm gonna be good as well. But to an extent, at some point can also become a little toxic. And for me, it was not really working because I was constantly comparing myself with other people that were like starting at the same time as me, but they were doing so much better than I was. And it was very, very frustrating, let me tell you. So I could see those kids just like shredding solos and playing amazing songs, and I was just trying to learn a Black Sabbath solo and failing at it. So it was quite frustrating back then. Many times I wanted to quit because I thought, you know what, I don't have talent for this. It turns out guitar is not for me. So I think everything changed the moment I realized that this is not a competition. I shouldn't be comparing myself with every other human being on earth because this doesn't make sense. We have different lives, we have different journeys. It's alright to have your own pace, your own time to learn stuff. And the moment I realized that my only competition is with myself, I really stopped worrying so much and wanting to quit so much. My goal was just to be better than I was, I don't know, last month. If I could play something that I actually couldn't play the month before or 2 weeks before or whatever, that was a win. And everything is good, everything is fine. So what I want to say is that you don't have to be comparing yourself so much with others, and everybody's got their own journey, their own pace, their own thing they're doing in life. Not everybody's got the time, not everybody has such magical fingers that would just flow through the guitar. It can take a while and it's alright. I know it can be frustrating, but I need to tell you that if you put the practice a little bit every day, you will see progress. I'm telling you, if I could do it, you can do it too. Another thing that also helped me is to start posting YouTube videos. That was a way to actually register my progress through time and also share my passion with the world and connect with metal lovers and guitar lovers all over the world and kind of build something cool from the skills that I was just learning. If you can find a way to also register your progress, you don't even have to share it on YouTube. But if you have an Instagram account and if you want to post some stories, or even if you don't want to post anything but you want to record yourself and from time to time listen and see like videos and audios that you previously recorded and see how much you progress through time, this can be such a motivation, guys. On the technical side of guitar playing, I found that I have many sorts of skills that I'm not very good at. For example, my third and fourth coordination is very weak. I cannot really play fast with those two fingers. I'm also not very good at sweep picking and arpeggios, but I realized that even though those are super big challenges for me, if I do just a little bit every day with the metronome, very important, I can track my progress and I can improve so much in these areas. But I also want to tell you that you shouldn't get frustrated with this specific techniques that you are not like crazily good. If you are good in some techniques, for example, if you're very good in legatos, you can create a bunch of licks in legatos. You can really enhance this skill that you are already good in order to excel at it. Because if you excel at doing legatos, this can be your thing. You can even like find your own voice in your instrument with things that you already do very well, that just flows. So try to identify the things that kind of flows when you play the guitar and focus in those things. Of course, you should always practice things that are hard because then you can increment and enrich your songs and your playing through time. Don't get so frustrated. It's alright to have your own set of skills that you're just like kicking ass. It's very nice because people can also recognize you because of that things. So I stopped being so frustrated with myself because I don't master all the techniques in the world. It's alright, don't stress about it, but also try to focus in those things that you have trouble with so you can improve through time. So Adrienne, thank you so much for posting that question for me. I really hope I have answered it well enough, and I wish you the best of luck in your guitar journey. I know this is something quite hard, can be quite challenging, but if you have the passion, if you like it, do it because you like it, do it for yourself. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed this new sort of video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also tell me how we're gonna be calling this series. If you enjoy it, if I should post more, you guys let me know. I want to thank my patrons for supporting this video, and I also want to tell you guys that our Twitch schedule has changed a little bit. So we are streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. Central European time. We are playing a lot of guitar. I'm learning how to sing during these live streams, and it's a ton of fun. We chat a lot about a million things. It's super nice, very positive community. I hope to see you guys there as well. And if you have any other questions for this sort of series we're creating here, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll answer your question next time. I'll talk to you later.